Yo, what's going on, guys? Youngbees here, and welcome to a quick and easy tutorial on how to basically break the game and mess up all the zombies' pathings on the Cold War map, Die Machina. This is a glitch I figured out while I was just playing around on the map, just trying to get my M1911 camos, and it's pretty crazy, potentially game-breaking. I basically just want to show you guys how to do it. It's pretty simple overall. There's not a huge amount of steps to it, and it's pretty overall easy to get, and there's no like specific setup you really need to do. Just a couple hints, tips, and tricks, and probably a good setup you might want to do in order to get somewhat high rounds with this, if we're going to use it that way, which I don't think we should. Alright, so basically, we're going to start off with turning on the power, which is easy. You leave the starting room, and you just want to make your way down to the Pack-a-Punch room, otherwise known as the facility, whatever you really want to call it. So run down there by the doors, turn on the power, hit the buttons. You know what you're doing. You already guys know what you're doing. If you're not knowing what you're doing, this is what you need to do. Just turn the powers, run all the way through the Aether, get the Pack-a-Punch piece, pretty much. It's really simple. You guys know what you're doing here. Get the Pack-a-Punch piece, put it in the Pack-a-Punch, and there you go. You're going to be teleported back. And a quick thing to note with this is that you actually don't need the power on in order to do this. It still works in the dark. That's what I mean when it says it's pretty lenient with it. Basically, there is this staircase with a railing on the left side, and that yellow line is where you want to line yourself on top of that pole. So if you can pretty much center yourself on that, right in line with the yellow line, you'll see that zombies around you, including the Megaton, don't move and won't attack you, because basically the railings in this game are very glitching for pathing. So the zombies won't know what to do with the pathing. So they'll just kind of stand around and just watch you. So you have a free amount of time to, kill them and stuff like that. Obviously, if you kill a zombie, there is the 10-minute time cap. So technically, you might be able to AFK for rounds on this, high rounds, by just killing a zombie and then leaving it until it goes to the next round. But I don't know why you'd want to do that. That doesn't sound very fun to me. It's kind of finicky. The zombies will attack you depending on if they were already tracking you beforehand. But if they weren't, they will tend to stay where they are, and they will basically, if they spawn in, they will not attack you. If they spawn right in, they will not attack you. Maybe a couple here and there. But if they're tracking you before you get on the pole, there is a chance that they will attack you, but also a chance that they won't. It pretty much depends on how far back you can get on the pole and how centered you can be on it. It's all about the tracking pretty much. So if you make sure you're centered on it and you're backed up a little bit and you're, I would say, more or less to the right than what you'd think would be the center, I feel like that's what you get the best results of. But as you can see, the Megaton actually works on this, and this works best if you come from, if we're looking at the Pack-a-Punch, to the right side. If you come in from the right side, it is easiest to get the Megaton stuck there. He just kind of sits there and doesn't do a whole lot. Most of his shots will, all of his shots will miss because they will hit the floor early in front of you. So that's why that is one of the best areas. And he will just sit there, and then the Megaton blasters and bombers move over there for some reason, and then you can just slowly chip away at their health, which is what I did over here. Yeah, honestly, it's really simple to get. It's not too complicated. It's like a weird glitch, and definitely something Treyarch should address, because this is definitely something that can span to more issues throughout the game, because it's a pathing issue more or less than anything else. The zombies don't exactly know what to do when they spawn in, especially if they haven't even located you in the first place. So if Treyarch could fix this, I think that would be best. I personally am not going to use this glitch to my advantage. I was just getting gameplay for this more or less. I don't feel the need to use this to my advantage. I feel like this game is already easy enough, and having a glitch like this, I don't think would help overall. It might be best if you're using a really weak weapon and you want the Megaton to stay still so you don't have to worry about him. That is probably your best bet for it. And what's kind of cool is that the zombies can almost adapt to where you're running sometimes. So they will come up after a little bit of you trying to do this. They will almost like adapt to come around it. I noticed this in a game where I was testing it longer with my friends in the party. That's why you might hear talking. But they would run up to me. A couple of them would stop, but a lot of them would like adapt around it. It was very weird, and I was very surprised that they were actually able to do that for the most part. But then let's just say I meant to down. I didn't mean to down. I downed by accident trying to get this glitch to work. And basically, it was almost like it reset the zombies tracking on me, which kind of makes sense because they run away from you while you're down. So since they run away from you when you're down, they're no longer tracking you. So when you get on the pole, you might actually, like I went on the pole after, and no one was near me. The Megaton was staying still. It worked out completely fine, which was pretty weird, but pretty cool overall. So I would say if you're having trouble getting this, outside of the fact of you might want to reposition where you are, I would recommend Aether shrouding, because that makes it so that the zombies go away from you, or downing, grabbing a self-revive kit, and running back down there. in doing that. And that's only if you really feel a necessity to use this glitch, which, again, I don't. So that's going to be the video, guys. That's pretty much it. This was kind of last minute. I just wanted to get this out quick, so sorry if the voiceover is kind of weird. It's really late at my house right now, too, so I'm kind of quiet. But, yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this was, like, somewhat easy to tell what was actually going on. So, yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. See ya. Peace.